Wow, what a wonderful day. The sun is shining, the breeze is breezing, and everybody is happy, but not in England. Welcome to the all-new ThyGap podcast. This is Being Brute, and with me is the indespicable
Bogus Noog.
Bogus Noog. What's up, Bogus?
All good, Brute. All good. Have you been, I'm sure you've been following the India-England series so far.
Yes, I have been, and I've been precipitating with frustration. Why are they still playing cricket in England?
I know.
Why? I have one simple question to BCCI, and why can't ECB shift their base to UAE?
Yeah.
Seems like they'll play the rest of their cricket there.
Yeah, either that or they need to shift to using plastic equipment and the ball needs to be like a crazy ball that glows in the dark.
Yeah.
Because if it's not raining, then all of a sudden in the middle of the day, oh shit, I can't see anything.
Where is the ball?
Yeah.
Where is the light?
There's
light
no light.
meter?
Yeah. And when the light is out, then when it's bright, now again it starts raining.
Or they should allow that head umbrellas.
Yeah.
You know, those 80s ka head umbrellas that come with the cap.
Yeah.
They should allow players to play with those.
Yeah.
Either or. They can't keep stealing wins from India.
Yeah.
That's what is my complaint. It was a sure shot win.
Yep. It was all there.
The master stroke, according to me, was they dropped Ashwin. When India dropped Ashwin, I was like, they're winning this match. And also, when they picked our well-known Hyderabadi, Mohammad Siraj, in place of Ashwin, I was like, this match is India's.
Yeah.
But frustrating. How did you feel when you got to know that the fifth day was getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and abandoned?
I just feel, a slight sneaky suspicion that on the fourth day, at the end of the fourth day or, early morning of the fifth day, maybe there was some cloud seeding operations.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, that were done.
Yeah, ECB paid a lot of money to the weather department.
Yeah. Some private flights just flew into the air and released some chemicals into the
It's
clouds.
no more private flights, Bogus. They're drones.
Yeah, drones.
Which do this stuff.
Yeah.
Drones were used to sabotage a clear-cut win.
Yeah.
And put India and England on the same place in the WTC rankings, which is even more annoying.
4 points each. Like in which angle?
Did England deserve 4 points?
Exactly.
Like they could have given 4 points to Root alone, but not for the whole team.
I mean, out of all the sessions, they got 2 sessions to their name. They were like, I think 3 sessions that were shared. 2 sessions were England's and pretty much everything else, like 4 or 5 sessions were India's.
Yeah, clear cut that too. It was not even like a competition.
Yeah.
And the 2 sessions they got were also because of Root alone.
Yeah.
It was not because the whole team played well or they got a lot of wickets.
Dom Sibley.
Dom Sibley was like a tree in a play.
Dom Sibley makes Cheteshwar Pujara impatient.
I'm sure, Sibley had the potential where he could have made Pujara sledge him.
Yeah.
Imagine Pujara sledging that. Can you play faster, bro?
Exactly.
Like, I'm getting bored. But he's still not Pujara though. He still didn't get a 50.
Yeah.
Pujara at least gets 50.
Yeah.
If he played that.
And then he accelerates.
And whatever he does after that, it's almost...
Every 50 he accelerates more and more actually. And Dom Sibley is like 28 of 128 balls or something.
Yeah. His rate of acceleration is...
It's non-existent.
I think Bumrah played much better than most of English batsmen.
Yeah.
That 28 he scored.
Apart from Root, of course.
Root. I don't think if we still have to consider Root in the English team because he himself is a team more or less.
Yeah.
In India, he almost won a match single-handedly. Right? He scored the runs, took the wickets, probably took some catches also.
Yeah.
Right? In Sri Lanka, he was the only one scoring before the India tour. And now he's the only one scoring again. So seems like he's a team in himself.
Yeah, but for him to come out on the 5th day and say, we could have created 9 opportunities. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like you did that the first innings.
Yeah.
And it's not like Australia couldn't create those 9 opportunities in Gaba. And I think in Nottingham, it's not even like Lords or Edgbaston or something.
Yeah.
It's Nottingham.
But, some keen followers of the game pointed out that Root only said they could have created opportunities.
Yeah.
He never said they would have taken those opportunities.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game.
Because of the number of catches
And
that
also,
went down and all
if
that.
I think Pant alone would have given him those 9 opportunities.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
So that gets nullified. But so annoying. I'm so bummed.
Where are you watching the match?
Sony Live. That's another bumming place.
Oh, I was going to say that because I thought maybe you're watching it somewhere else, but the absolute worst
Yes.
streaming platform.
The unnecessary ads that I keep seeing.
Like even if you pay,
Yeah, you still get to see the ads.
they still show you ads.
Yeah.
What's the point of paying?
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
Even worse, like I actually went through Sony Live's package offerings, and the maximum package, of course, is where you can watch the whole live match.
You're right.
But of course, even though you paid, you still see ads. Then the next best offering is
You can be the ad.
you can pay for the next best offering. You can watch some serials or something. But sports, you can watch 10 minutes.
But that is they're sticking true to their reputation. Sony Live is not a sports channel.
I mean, why would you even give a paid user 10 minutes to watch? That is something that an unpaid guy can see. Some minutes of free gameplay before they give you the pop-up.
Like what amuses me is in a world of apps where everybody is selling ad-free, viewership, including YouTube now.
Yeah.
Right. Even YouTube is having that premium membership where there will be no ads. Why is Sony Live so hellbent on ads? How badly do they want money?
Exactly.
That you charge me to make sure you see their ads? Like, this is nonsense. I should be paid. On the contrary, like if you are able to see 10 ads, then we will give you like $50 or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes so much of sense. Then I don't mind watching. I mean, I don't mind missing the match also.
Yeah.
I'll only be watching ads. Yeah. But yeah, let's not digress. We are supremely pissed, Bogus. So let's stick to the topic.
Yeah, this is sticking to the topic, and Sony Live is part of it.
Yes.
So I still have just one more thing to rant about.
You rant about Sony Live. I'll rant about cricket.
Okay. So, those packages that they do to promote a series? Like,
those ad campaigns. Right?
Those ad campaigns where they show clips of players full angry and agitated. And they always have to build it up like some kind of
Clash
revenge.
of Titans.
Clash of Titans, Badla.
Yeah.
It made sense during a time when there was the Australian team that was sledging everyone around the world.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you showed those kind of, promotional packages for such a team, it makes sense.
Yeah.
People are waiting to, get their revenge or whatever.
Right.
But now it's like everyone's just playing a game, and it's not those days anymore. You're just turning up and you're playing a series. So, but for every series, it has to be revenge is in the air. It's like, what? No, it's not.
The battle between Root and Bumrah.
Yeah, it's like,
the battle between Anderson and Kohli.
They killed your family. It's like, wait, what? No. They stole your wealth. It's like, no. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, they salted your earth. It's like, just stop, dude. It's like, we just want to watch a fucking match.
We have your daughter.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, now to think about it, it's so weird, right? How did we even fall for those campaigns? I mean, the sentiment was always, high.
Yeah.
That, oh, fuck, it's Australia. Fuck, we need to make sure we defeat them in Australia.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't know, South Africa was another, where like you had Alan Donald, Anthony Pollock and all.
Yeah.
So it's like the Pacers, my landmine, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you can glorify the top players in that team.
Yeah.
Saying,
not like everyone.
The scary talented, can our team make it? All that is, it makes sense. But blood for blood, it's like, what are you talking about? Nowadays, for the amount of cricket that is being played, you should be thankful people are still tuning in to watch. Forget your revenge and badla and all that stuff.
Which is funny, right? The funny part is, back then, you actually waited for a cricket series.
Yeah.
And the irony was, you didn't need any more motivation to watch cricket because it used to come once in 3 months or whatever.
Yeah.
So you didn't need ad campaigns to be... You actually need it now. When there is so much of cricket happening, you are afraid that somebody might miss it out. So let me just motivate him to come and watch it. So if you look at it, all those sentimental emotional ad campaigns, if they were to be used now, it would make more sense.
Yeah.
But provided we were not abused by those campaigns back in the day. Now we know it's nothing of this sort. Like,
Yeah.
you know, now you're like, no, Virat will, I just hope he makes a century. That's all.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a very like neutral tone.
Yeah. And with the amount of cricket also, it translates to like all this build up. As soon as the series is done, 2 weeks after that, again, revenge is in the air. It's like some other team.
We have your second daughter too.
Yeah. And then 2 weeks after that, we killed your dog. Or no, they killed your dog or something. It's like, come on. And then as soon as that is done, 2 weeks after this, Cycle Agarbatti powered by Axe deodorant, IPL is back. You know? It's like,
Oh, dude, yeah.
how many promos are you going to do? It's every week now.
Too
almost.
much of, don't promote sports so much.
Mm.
Doesn't lead anywhere. Sport is a sport. You can't go beyond a certain point with a sport.
Yeah, don't try to get me personally invested like they did something to my family. or
Yeah.
something. I'm just going to watch a match. That's
Like
it.
every time there's a cricket match, we are counting family members at home. Like, are you there? Are you there? Okay, fine. So,
Man.
but yeah, that's a good point, Bogus. Surprisingly, you've noticed something interesting for the first time. Like the kind of ad campaigns. And this is the problem when soap opera channels start telecasting cricket.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's another huge issue. Like back in the day, it was sports channels hosting sports activities.
Yeah.
I don't see Star Sports today, so as much as I used to. I don't see ESPN or which was the other one, 10 Sports.
No.
Right? None of them.
No.
Now it's all like it's in Hotstar and
Yeah.
you're getting one Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi kind of ad in the middle.
Exactly.
And then it's on Sony Live. God only knows it should start coming on MTV where Splitsville ads are coming. like Splitsville ads are coming on in the middle of cricket. It's fucking annoying, dude.
Pretty soon they're going to do marketing integration also. So because all these, like you said, in general entertainment channels, they're mixing sports, right? So as the opening batsman is going into the ground,
Yeah,
ten,
there's
ten, ten, 10, 10, like they're welcoming the camera. 10, 10, 10, 10,
there is
like,
a SAS with the whole, what do you call that, Aarti and all.
yeah, Saas is the umpire basically. So it's like
Yeah, that is going to be so annoying. And that day might come soon actually.
yeah,
You know, just like I think IPL is halfway there. In middle of the innings or during tea breaks and lunch breaks and all, there's a stage show happening of the upcoming, episode of some,
oh yeah,
television. It's like Super Bowl, where a celebrity comes and starts performing. I think that will happen soon in cricket also. Like it's like more entertainment value.
Yeah.
How can we add more entertainment where audience don't have time to breathe? They're just taking more and more entertainment, more entertainment. And they're fucking like between whenever they're going to fetch the ball, immediately 5 people come like with hoardings and all.
oh yeah. There was one IPL where they even did that, something like that. Like between each and every ball delivery, the scoreboard, the digital scoreboard, showed an ad.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that's too much selling.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be done.
Thankfully, they didn't go back to that. But coming to the series,
Yeah, disappointed. It's just the first test.
but it was going so well.
For us, yes. I think it was almost done. I thought, remember I was telling you, if the target is not more than 220, we are winning the match.
Yeah, yeah.
And I expected that because even if you're short of one session, say you lost one session due to rain or bad weather, about 200 is still gettable on that pitch and the way it was playing on the 4th, 5th day.
Yeah.
Which was weird actually. It was becoming a better batting track as the test was going on.
That is until there was clouds. As soon as there were cloud cover, it started moving again.
Not that much. I think it was more of the new ball, more than the cloud cover. After Bumrah picked up the new ball is when they kind of fell like 9 pins.
That is
Root got out and then everybody...
That is on the 4th day.
Yeah.
But what was happening until then was as long as there was sun, ball was not doing anything. But then if there was rain somewhere nearby Nottingham, right? Because of that, if there were clouds and if there was humidity, the ball started moving.
Wasn't it the same ground
patches.
where we played the WTC final also? Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton it was.
And
Then it is Nottingham.
but day one, They chose to bat, but the ball was moving like a song. Oh my God, the ball was moving so beautifully.
I remember, I think it was it Flintoff or someone who said like, oh, they shouldn't be complaining if there are seaming wickets when India comes to England, because that's what happened when England went to India. Those spinning tracks, blah blah blah.
Oh, okay.
And when I saw the first innings of England and they were not able to play the seaming wicket,
Exactly.
I'm like, what is there to complain?
The irony is that we never complained.
We never. It's been happening for like
Ages.
since cricket ever started.
Yeah.
And since India started going abroad.
Yeah. These guys are the ones who are coming and saying, is this even legal? Like the ball is
And
turning.
that is every single time. I think these guys complain even in Sri Lanka. They complain about it even in like Bangladesh or I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just don't know how to play spin. It's as simple as that.
And they just want to make it illegal. That's it.
Yeah, anything that they don't understand,
Yeah.
they want to make it illegal,
Pretty much.
which is kind of monarchist behavior. Is that
Typical.
how it is pronounced? Monarchist?
Let's just go with it.
Yeah, monarchist.
It makes
is then.
sense.
Yeah,
It's typical of them.
but let's get to individual performances.
But man, that day one, it was such a treat to watch the bowling.
Yeah,
10 wickets, dude, on day one.
two best parts.
It's just
What I
insane.
like is Bumrah getting back in action.
Absolutely.
Some of the patches in which Shardul and Shami bowled, fucking brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, I have like one caveat with Shami. I think Shami could have bowled a little fuller. Shami's problem always has been to bowl it a little short.
Yeah.
I think the first innings he could have probably gone a little fuller.
He changed that later on.
In the second innings he
Yeah.
did, yeah.
He changed it.
I loved how Siraj bowled. I felt he was very unlucky. He bowled some really good balls, and I think that's the reason they picked him also.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think he's in a good form, touchwood. Overall, great. I don't have any complaint. Catches were taken.
Oh, yeah.
Most importantly, I don't think any catch was missed or dropped.
You remember how much shit Pant got as a keeper in tests?
Yeah.
And everything he took.
Yeah.
Everything he took. He was diving all over the place.
It was evident. Yeah, I think this is what people forget. When Dhoni came early on, everybody was like great hitter of the ball, but not a great keeper.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of he was missing catches which were in the slip cord, and he left those balls literally. But I think this keeping is something that you grow on, because the new pitches, the different bowlers that you're facing, it's all altogether a different ball game, right? At the international level.
Yeah.
What you need to see is whether the guy has the basic prerequisites of a keeper. And I think Pant always had it.
He took a catch off the inside
edge. Yeah, brilliant catch, right? Was that of Bumrah or Siraj? Bumrah only.
That was Bumrah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Lawrence.
the other guy, Bumrah, I didn't know about this, but it seems he got a lot of shit for WTC. And I remember we talked about this on a previous episode, which everyone should listen all the episodes, by the way.
Yeah, please.
But
Don't make us say this again and again like Sony Live, okay?
Yeah.
We don't want to be Sony Live.
speaking of which, our socials.
Oh, fuck yeah, we didn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Guys, follow us on our socials.
Yeah.
On Instagram, we are...
At _ThyGap.
and on Twitter, we are...
At ThyGap.
and on Facebook, the podcast. And our email
Is mindthygap@gmail.com.
back to the show. So, Bumrah
Yeah, Bumrah kind of got a lot of flack for the
got
WTC.
a lot of shit for WTC.
Yeah,
I remember
but
we were talking about it in a previous podcast episode, and both of us were like, it's an off day.
Happens. Yeah.
It's clear
it
off
happens.
day. It's not typical Bumrah, and it was not like he was in a downward slump or anything.
Yeah.
It's just when he landed there, something was off.
Yeah.
They mixed something in the food,
Yeah.
as the English do.
And he was getting married.
He just
Or
got
he
married.
just got married.
And he just got married.
He just got married. Yeah.
Which, bro, you can attest
I
to
can
that.
relate to it. Yeah.
As soon as you get married,
your head is light, you're confused,
you lose sense of reality a little bit.
and you are no more in control of your own life.
Exactly.
So it takes some time for you to grasp.
To cope with that.
Yeah, cope with that, get to terms with it, and
Yeah.
then you're like, okay, fine, you know what, let me just go and do my job.
Yeah, I'll just live the rest
But
of
I
my
don't,
days.
he did get quite a flack about it.
Which is so
From the illiterates of the game.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
it is. It is.
so
It is ridiculous.
instantly they just turn.
That's mob, bro.
That's the mob.
That's the mob.
Speaking of which, Our previous episode was all about the mob at your door. Definitely check it out.
And when you do, keep sharing it.
Yeah, subscribe and share. And now, Bumrah,
Yeah, he turned the tables. 9 for about 110 odd change.
man.
Bowled really well. Picked some really important wickets.
Oh, yeah, really important wickets.
I think he was breaking the partnerships, not allowing any partnerships.
Especially the fifer that he took in the second innings.
Yeah.
It's always timely whenever we needed or whenever someone was threatening.
Yeah. But yeah, Bumrah was amazing. The thing that I have during our fielding, which I think we should improve, I think, especially Virat Kohli, is taking the reviews.
Oh, yeah.
I think he should kind of put his foot down. If he feels he's not 100% confident, I think he should say, check it out, let's look out for another opportunity.
I mean, from Australia, it was clear to us already that if Rishabh Pant and Siraj are pushing for a review,
it's not.
Take it with a bucket of salt.
Yeah.
And you don't.
Just do satyagraha.
Yeah, these two guys are the worst offenders. When there's a review.
No, worse than them is Ashwin.
Oh, yeah?
I think the worst guy who keeps demanding for
that's
reviews
true.
is Ashwin.
That's true.
Ashwin almost asks as if it's his pocket money.
Yeah.
Take the review. No, yenna poda. Take the review da. Hey, Virat da. And Virat is okay, bhai, aaram se, le lunga.
Yeah.
And then it turns out, and Ashwin doesn't even bother. Even if the review goes against him, Ashwin walks as if the system is wrong.
And the system was wrong.
He's the system is wrong, yeah. I'm doing what I want to do. The system is wrong.
Yeah, but it'll be good to see him play eventually.
Yeah, I think they might play him in after 20 years in Bangladesh.
No, I mean,
I don't want. If the weather continues like this, I don't see a place for Ashwin.
I mean, if there's a venue that is known for turning a little bit at least, and I think
we are Jaddu.
I think we are playing in one of those or two of those venues. I think
still
where it turns.
Still, I don't think.
I'd like to see
I don't know
Ashwin
how
play.
much Ashwin will add value. Okay, I'll ask you a question. Between Jadeja and Ashwin, who would you pick?
Let me ask you a follow-up question.
Why should I pick it?
No. Does it have to be an either-or choice?
Yeah.
Is there no other option?
No.
Because Jadeja always has to be there for me.
Hence, between Jadeja, because we have to go with 4 paces. There's no other go.
But these two guys also add to the batting.
Who?
Ashwin and Jadeja.
Okay, fair enough.
So can we take the 4 pacers but sacrifice a batting slot?
Who would you sacrifice? We already are falling short of batting. We don't have depth. You are sending Pant at 4 or 5. What kind of batting are you relying on? Virat is still not back in his form, which is one point I want to bring out later again. Who would you want to drop in the batting?
Rahane?
Are you fucking kidding me? Come on.
Just for a match.
Nope. Can't do. Rahane will give at least 2 good performances this series, and they will be vital for sure. Every test series Rahane played,
I'm not saying he's not going to give a good performance. I'm not saying, drop him because he's not good or something.
See, the math is...
It's the strength of our bench is such that, we have these choices. And when we drop a player, it's not necessarily because this player is not going to give us a win or something. It's just permutations and combinations. Like we have riches.
Okay, your call. I'll not question it. Tell me, if you had to pick between Ashwin and Jadeja, or you have to accommodate both of them, who would you drop if you have to bring Ashwin in? And you can't pick the pacers.
You can't drop the pacers.
You can't drop the pacers.
Yeah, I don't want to drop the pacers.
Yeah, so if you had to bring Ashwin back into the team.
Yeah, for one match, I would go Rahane. Because I don't think Pujara you can.
What makes you think Rahane you can? What makes you think you can drop Rahane? On what basis are you dropping
Just
Rahane?
For a match,
Fair enough, even for that match. Why Rahane?
Because I can't see any other option.
Why not KL Rahul and push Rahane up top?
No, but Rahul has already shown.
So did Rahane.
Where? Not in this series.
Yeah, but you didn't send him opening. There's only one match in this series.
Not for opening.
We didn't bat the second innings. So
no,
what?
Also, Rahane has been having somewhat of a slump, right?
Where? The last series he played was it? Where? Where did he play his last series?
India, England.
How did he perform badly?
I don't think he performed great.
Did he perform badly?
I think so, yeah.
What? No. I think he got 250s or something. What more do you want in a 3-match series?
Again, that's what I'm saying. I'm not
Why
saying...
not drop Virat Kohli then? He's been performing badly for the last
See, if you
5 series.
If you tell me that there is an option where we drop Kohli and make Rahane the captain, I'm all for that. for one match. I'm all for that.
No, that's why I made it very tough. If you had to choose between Jadeja and Ashwin, who would you choose and why? What's your rationale behind it, Bogus? Come on.
I think at this point I would just alternate, like Jadeja and Ashwin. Jadeja played one. Let Ashwin have the next go. Let's see how he goes.
My problem with
Because
Ashwin,
there's 5 tests to go on, And when Ashwin bowls, he's bound to take 1 or 2. That's for sure. And when he bats, I'm not sure if he's going to bat as well as Jadeja, but who knows?
Yeah. So this is where my icebreaker comes. Jadeja, as a batsman, has improved exponentially, I think, in the last 2.5 years.
Yeah.
May it be ODI tests or whatever.
He is Sir now.
Yeah, he is
knighted.
worthy.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
He is knighted. He has a sword. It's the whole package.
He's the whole package.
He's the whole package.
Now, that's the batting piece. So I think Jadeja has an edge over Ashwin right now. Okay, not across the career or anything. If it's a spinning track, I think Jadeja is equally lethal. And the thing I like about Jadeja is that he has the potential to run through the batsmen. Once he gets that 1 wicket, Jadeja has the tendency of picking 2 and 3 very fast.
No, that's what I'm
if
saying.
If it's a spinning track, shut up, Bogus. Let me talk. If it's spinning track, I would put my money on Jadeja to take at least 70 to 80% of the wickets that Ashwin would take if he's alone. Okay? And Jadeja works well with pacers. He pairs well with pacers, by the way. The third thing, which is probably where Jadeja wins hands down. At any given point, Jadeja can give me a wicket from the field. It might be a run out. It can be a crazy catch.
Yeah.
Right? It can be anything. He can just pull out 1 wicket from the field at any given point. So he's always a lurking threat on the field, which makes batsmen very defensive. They don't take chances against Jadeja.
No, I agree to all of that. So if it's a spinning track, of course he is 3 on 3.
Yeah.
But if it is not a spinning track like in England, the advantage that Jadeja brings with his fielding, I feel Ashwin brings with his bowling, where he
But I don't need
takes that
Ashwin.
decisive.
On a non-spinning track, I already have 4 quality pace bowlers who are taking all the 10 wickets. Why do I need another burden of Ashwin? I would rather use that position to save that extra 10-15 runs on the field.
Okay, I'm not saying for the whole series. I'm saying you have a bundle of riches. There's 5 matches.
It is, how this is.
Let's just play around.
It's like that Pakistan meme where they're like, maybe khelunga batting types. Like we've taken 15 people. Let's give everybody a chance to play in England.
Not everybody, but
then Akshar Patel will start raising his hands. Like, No, Akshar Patel has no chance between. In my book, I don't think Akshar Patel has a chance between both of them.
So if it is Ahmedabad,
Washington Sundar still has a chance. Ahmedabad, Jadeja and Ashwin don't have a chance.
I know. Yeah, Washi would have.
Washington still has a chance according to me. But his bowling is a little amateurish, but that's not a problem. He's still 18. But yeah. Now coming to the batting, Bogus.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How badly I wanted Kohli to score a century.
I mean,
it was the perfect scenario. This is, I think this is the third perfect scenario for him where he could have scored 100. And every single time he missed. And this time, fuck Anderson, dude. Out of all the people, James Anderson took him on the first ball.
Yep.
Golden tuck.
Yep.
The reason why I'm emphasizing is I want Virat Kohli to get so pissed off.
Because he listens to this, of course.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Have you not put it on our ads on Insta and all that Virat listens to ThyGap?
Oh, it's there on Sony Live also.
Oh yeah. I think we should make that call to Sony Live.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to that call, that talk we had, Sony?
Exactly.
But
revenge is in the air.
In fact, we did the voiceover for that.
Yeah.
But I think Virat Kohli missed a chance of a century again.
He has 4 more, or maybe 8
That's
more.
what you said last series.
Look, he's Kohli. He has all the chances. Who the hell is going to drop
No,
him?
but you're not understanding the impact he can have.
No, I understand. We all want...
The threat, that lurking threat when it gets realized, the demoralization he can do to oppositions is unbeatable. I think in the current day and age...
I saw a glimmer of that demoralization when Bumrah was hitting boundaries. That is other kind of.
They were
demoralization.
pissed off because ye wicket bhi lega, runs bhi marega.
Exactly.
Like, what nonsense is this? And that's why they ended up giving more wickets to him in the second innings.
Yeah.
But you're still not getting the magnanimity of what Virat Kohli in form can do. Have you not seen the
No, why do you think?
dedicated documentary called The Test, where Justin Langer told about what he felt when he saw Virat Kohli walk onto the ground?
Yeah.
That's what Virat Kohli can do. He can make an elite coach, make him feel not so elite, basically.
In a country of 1.3 billion people, they should be able to come up with 11 Virat Kohlis at least.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing. I just want Virat to score a good century.
Of course, everyone is actually waiting for the same. And the whole Anderson thing was an even bigger moment because just the ball before that, Pujara nicked off. Consecutive balls.
Yeah.
Pujara nicks and goes, Kohli comes,
Yeah.
nicks and goes.
Yeah.
And
You don't want Anderson to build his confidence. He might be old, but he's dangerous, especially at home.
wow.
They speak like a true Indian commentator.
It is for these pearls of gold, pearls of wisdom that people tune into ThyGap for cricket. That James Anderson is dangerous in England.
And we do not disappoint.
Yeah. That guy
James
brings the
Anderson.
clouds with him, dude. Pretty much every time he balls, the clouds come up. So irritating.
He's like the god of thunder. He's the Thor
Yeah,
of England cricket team.
pretty much. 39 years old. What is that fitness at 39 years old?
The exact parallel of James Anderson is Chris Gale. He's around 40,
Yeah.
right? And you see the agility of Chris Gale.
Like what? How many chickens?
There was a dive. I think he tried to stop a boundary diving in the outfield. James Anderson. Was it him? I guess so, yeah. He's good though for a 39, fucking fit.
Good. Dude, this is an understatement. This guy, I don't know how many chickens he sacrifices per week. Some what tantric shit he's up to. 39 years old. He doesn't have, I think, 1% of body fat.
No.
This guy is so agile
Yeah. He's just blessed.
and top of his game.
Yeah.
And of
And
course,
I
he
don't
crossed.
think he had a lot of injuries also.
He crossed Anil Kumble.
Anil Kumble, yes, congrats to James Anderson. Another ardent follower of ThyGap podcast, James Anderson. We want to congratulate you
Yeah.
heartfully for crossing Anil Kumble, our fellow countryman, and becoming the third highest wicket taker across cricket in tests.
And cheer up, James. Don't be so grumpy.
Yeah.
Because he listens. Yeah.
And also, he's the first fast bowler to crack into the top 3 ever.
Ever. Yeah.
So, kudos. Not ever. I think Richard Hadley was there. Then Kapil Dev was there. But still.
But still. But of course, we have to talk about the greatest, Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul. The opening partnership.
I think Rohit is due for a huge century. I can smell it. I can see it coming. It's just not, it's not just getting converted yet. But I think there's this big century coming around the corner for Rohit.
I mean, you look at the guy and you know he has a huge appetite.
Yeah.
You just have to look at him.
Yeah.
Just as picture.
And you can also...
This guy can eat.
You can also make out that he has already eaten.
Yeah.
Like when he yawns, when he's trying to pick his teeth.
Yeah. I mean, this guy ate double centuries in ODI format.
Yeah. For snacks.
For snacks.
Against some good chefs.
If he starts to go in tests,
yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Can you imagine?
He can be that 400 guy.
That's what I'm waiting to see, actually.
Yeah.
On one side, there is Virat, of course, but Rohit Sharma is going to be next level.
I think they're on par.
No, I mean, when he starts going in tests, right?
That's what I'm saying. The threat, the potential of threat that they carry is equal. Imagine both of them start banging the bowlers. It's mayhem. They single-handedly can score about 500 runs together.
Yeah, I mean, there are different kinds of threats. Like Pujara on his own is a whole other kind of threat. Like if he sticks, then everyone's legs and bones and limbs they're going to get.
I mean, if I have to rank with the potential of threat, first obviously would be Virat Kohli for me because he's demoralizing. Okay, in the sense when he's in the groove, when he's in the zone, you don't have any chances.
Dude, I think Pujara is equally, if not even worse in terms of demoralization?
The reason why I say Pujara is not in the top, the top 2 at least, or top 3, is because Pujara can hold off an attack. He's an amazing defense strategist.
Yeah.
He can't win the match. You know what I mean? I mean, he'll facilitate in winning a match, but he can't carry the match. You know what I mean? Any match that you've seen where India have won, look at the guy who's batting opposite. I'm not taking any credit away from Pujara, by the way. I'm saying that what he does is absolutely important. And it only gets more important when it's a fucking landmine of a pitch.
Yeah.
And the bowlers are like crazy. And it's a ground like Gabba and whatever.
And also just the effect he has on the opposition.
Yeah. He has a potential to tire them out.
Tire them, frustrate them.
What Virat Kohli does is he makes the bowlers lose their head.
Yeah.
And in a very short span of time. That one cover drive of Virat Kohli, no matter how bad a form he is in, the bowlers are now having like second, third, fourth, 20th thoughts. Saying, okay, what should I be prepared for? Am I going to be lucky today? Am I not? That's what Virat Kohli does. Rohit Sharma, on the other hand, is a second potential threat according to me, because he almost never gives away his attack. You don't know when Rohit Sharma will switch into the attack mode. He will be playing like he'll have like an 80 ball 30. Suddenly he's like 120 out of 120. So with Rohit Sharma, that's the problem. The problem is they don't see the attack coming.
And just with the second innings, when he was pulling his shots, he started hitting them into the ground.
Yeah.
He was no longer elevating them.
Yeah. So that's exactly what Rohit can do.
So he's just on his way to feasting.
Yeah.
Basically. That Vivaha Bhojan Ambu.
Yeah, he's sharpening his knife for the slaughter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pujara is my third high potential guy because, like I said, I think when your team is back to the corners, right? When your backs are to the walls, Pujara is the guy. I don't think there's any better player than Pujara to dig you out of deep troubles.
But if you're talking about demoralization, you have to talk about Pant.
That's what I was coming to. Fourth, obviously, is Pant. Pant, I think today is on the road to become a fourth inning specialist or a second inning specialist, whatever you call it. His domination in the fourth innings or lower down the order is almost on par with what Adam Gilchrist did back in the day.
He changed the body language of the Aussies, dude.
Yeah.
In Border Gavaskar.
Yeah.
Single-handedly.
Especially in that Sydney test. It started in that Sydney test.
Yeah.
With that 97 or odd he scored.
Yeah. As if all of a sudden they were carrying this extra weight on their shoulders, right? All of the shoulders just slumped.
Yeah.
And I was kind of waiting for that, but we'll look forward to it in the next test.
We'll see, yeah. I think Pant will still play. I think he has a decent record in England.
Oh, he has to play, yeah.
Yeah, he will play. He'll have. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm so eager to look at Virat Kohli come back.
I was even thinking that had there been play on day 5, they might have sent Pant way up the order.
No, it's not necessary.
No, just close the gap quickly,
And do what?
Finish it. Don't leave,
to do what?
Don't leave chances for any cloud cover.
I would rather send
collapses.
I would rather send Rahane just so that he gets a little feeler for the next matches, because there's no pressure and Rahane can probably settle down and play. And if you think that he's not in his element, I would rather send Rahane in because he got out unluckily, like it was a fucking bad call. First of all, Rahane shouldn't have run for that run.
Yeah, I don't think we can call that bad luck right now.
Yeah,
because
I mean, it was a bad dismissal.
He has been showing that, I don't know,
Over enthusiasm
with running between wickets.
Yeah.
He needs to cool it down a little bit.
I think hold his horses back.
Yeah, just hold his horses.
But overall, I think it was a good start.
Oh, great start, yeah.
And we should stick to it. The only question on the table is, how many subscribers do we get with this episode?
I'm actually thinking we'll probably get the least amount of listeners for a cricket-based episode. But you never know. You never know. So we're just going to leave it up to the air like that. And just like the Open India-England series, who knows where it's going to go. Who knows how this episode will do. But
we know one thing for sure.
Which is ThyGap. Subscribe.
And share.
Because revenge is in the air.
And we have your daughter.
Hey, thanks for listening. You can follow this podcast on Spotify to get notified of new episodes every Thursday. We're also on Apple Podcasts for those of you who have partaken in the forbidden fruit. If you liked what you heard, leave us a 5-star rating and a comment. Say anything like the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. A rating and a comment really helps us out. It's free, and I'm told that's a great price. But enough about us, huh? Tell us about yourself. Leave us a comment. Our Twitter is @ThyGap and we are _ThyGap on Instagram.